Hi guys. Did you miss me?
Don't slip, don't trip, don't fall. Come to the crib and take off your drawers. Give it a pull like a...
Okay, so in today's video, we will be doing a Q&A, a QA, if you will, for the very few people who have been asking for this. Honestly, I'm still a little confused as to why anybody would want a Q&A from me because I'm incredibly predictable. I'd like to think I'm not. Like, in my head, I swear I'm like mysterious and like I could be like Bella Swan. Like, I just keep to myself, like I'm just a mysterious girl and like nobody really knows me. But then I post a YouTube video and then y'all be reading me in the comments and I'm like, oh, I genuinely feel like you guys know way more about me than I even know about me. But that doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna clear the air today and we're gonna do a Q&A. I asked you guys over on Instagram to send me questions, so we are just gonna scroll through and I'm gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but what I am sure of is that this video unfortunately will be very long because I do talk a lot. Just brace yourselves for a very lengthy, slightly annoying, and extremely obvious Q&A. Also, last thing, are you guys in the Discord? I have a second YouTube channel and I'm thinking of revealing the name of it in the Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord or you're just gonna have to miss out on the second channel details. Yeah. Biggest hear me out. Wow. What a strong start. Can I skip this one? I think it'll be fair if I get 3 skips, okay? So I'm gonna skip this question. Wait, why did somebody else say, what's your worst hear me out? And don't say the blue M&M. Why does everybody want to hear the hear me outs today? Okay, I have 2 skips left, so I won't waste one on this question. I think my biggest and worst hear me out would probably be Dr. Dillamond, also known as the history professor at Shiz, also known as the goat from Wicked. I know he's not attractive on paper because I have eyes, and also when I turned to my friend during the Wicked movie and tried to tell her that he's kind of T, she had never looked at me so horrified in her life. He's just gentle and he's just soft, like, and he's smart and he's like a history professor. Maybe it was his voice, but like his character was just so tender. Like I just really liked him.
Be put up, bitch, like what the fuck, sign down, Abby with the brew.
Okay, next question. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm done. The question didn't even say explain yourself. Y'all just said what is it? So that's what it is. Let me know if any of you guys agree. I would love to start a community of goat lovers because I genuinely felt a spark for him. Like, I like him. What's your sun, moon, and rising? That is a good question that I don't have memorized yet, but I wrote it down in my phone. Okay, I'm an Aries sun, a Scorpio moon, and a Taurus rising. I can't really go into depth because I'm not as knowledgeable on the horoscope signs as I'd like to be, but if anybody is into that and would love to read me, I would love to hear about it. How do you pronounce your last name? And then the same person also said, is your last name actually Smichael? I keep getting this question and I genuinely don't know why. Why would I come up with a fake last name and why would it be Smichael? I don't know why so many people ask me if it's a fake name. Why would I come on the internet with a fake name like Deborah Smichael? Like, no offense, what kind of name is that? You're the gayest straight girl I know. Happy Pride Month. I don't know what to say to that. That's not even a question. Can you give tips on nursing school? How did you balance your time? Honestly, guys, I am so deeply confused when people ask me how I balanced my time, because if it's one thing about me during nursing school in that period of my life, my time has actually never been balanced. I've actually never felt balanced a day in my life. As you guys know, I was barely posting and I was hardly sleeping. Honestly, most of the time I was severely burnt out. So I didn't really feel like I was ever at this like equilibrium or some sort of balance because everything always just felt off. I wouldn't call it balance at all, actually. It was more survival, if anything. I just tried to show up whenever I could and as best as I could. And on the days where I couldn't give 100%, which was most days, I would just give whatever was left. Also, give yourself grace. That is something that I feel like I never do. And I feel like I'm always so hard on myself and I feel like I take my grades way too seriously. Give yourself grace and, you know, just just try your best. How do you study? Like, give me your ways. And then in brackets you said, I think I'm gonna fail this year. First of all, words have power, okay? We do not say that we are going to fail. We say we are going to succeed. When it comes to studying though, I know what you mean. It's not fun. And most times it is miserable, but you really just have to find whatever works for you. Like, I am an auditory learner. I can't just read things once and then I'm ready for the test. Like, I need to hear it in my ears. I need to make a song about it. I need to do like a rhyme, or sometimes I need to like audibly explain it out loud to my stuffed animals so that like I'm teaching them, or that like I say it out loud and I hear it. So just find how you study, find how you retain information the best, and then work with that, and then try to make it fun. Which most times it's not fun, but if you make it even slightly enjoyable, the chances of being consistent will, you know, it'll increase a bit. Are you gonna focus more on nursing or content creation as a career? I think I'm gonna focus on regaining my sanity. It's been a very long and stressful journey. I feel like my cortisol levels are alarmingly high. So that's definitely my priority. What does graduating feel like? And then you also said how to cope with uni life. Pause. Can I just say, I love how you guys are asking me so much about school. I feel like whenever I do this Q&As, it's always just boyfriend, boys, single, relationship, furry, boys. Are you a virgin? Are you a furry? Are you a lesbian? Like, that is the same questions I get asked. I didn't know y'all cared about my school journey. Like, what? Like, so I actually graduate in June. I'm filming this in May, so hopefully you guys aren't seeing this in September, but I graduate in June. I think it's June the 4th or the 5th. So if you're seeing this and my grad has already passed, make sure you wish me happy grad. But if I'm a good girl and I edit this video somehow before my grad, which I don't think I will, then you guys can say, I hope you have a good grad. I feel like because I haven't like walked the stage and put on the outfit and the hat, and like I haven't gotten my diploma, I don't feel like I'm done yet. Like, I was talking to Bex and I was literally saying how I have like this crippling fear that I'm gonna like go to my grad and then they're gonna skip me, and then when I try to get my degree they're gonna be like, Deborah, you actually didn't finish. You have 10 more years of school left. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, but yeah, the feeling hasn't really settled in yet. My last clinical was actually on my birthday. As I was walking out, it was like a night shift, and I started to like cry a bit because I was like, wait, like, I'm kind of done. Like, I'm done school. Like, what? I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna cry either because I was like counting down those days. Like, that was the only thing that kept me sane. Guys, 4th year, final semester, you have to get 420 clinical hours. I was working in a Toronto hospital, so I was driving an hour out every single day, every single Monday to Friday. The only thing keeping me going was like, okay, 50 more shifts, like 49 more shifts. Like, I just kept saying like, okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. And then my last shift comes around and I just remember sitting down in the change room. Like, I'm sitting there in my OR scrubs and I just start crying because I'm just like, I'm really just done. Like, I don't know, like, it was just so like overwhelming, I guess. But that's the closest to a feeling I've had, and I don't even know what that feeling was. I'm not really good at describing my feelings most of the time. You also said how to cope with uni life. Honestly, I did not make many friends during university. I did not go to many parties. I swear, I'm not trying to sound like a pick-me, guys, but like, I was not involved in any university events. I did not go to any games. I didn't really enjoy my university experience. So I don't even think I really coped with anything. I think I kind of dissociated half the time. But the best piece of advice that I could offer would be to just try and make community, try and make a friend. For me, I made one friend during my first year. I think it was first or second semester, and I've spoken about her because I remember trying to like manifest her into my life, but I made one friend and I just like locked in with her like as a friendship. Like I said, I didn't really make a lot of those, but I made this one good girlfriend, and like, if it wasn't for her, I genuinely would not, oh my gosh. I just love her down. I would not be able to finish this program without her. Like, that is the reason why. I think I probably would have dropped out if she wasn't in this program, because a lot of the times I remember thinking like, I don't even know if this is meant for me. I just really want to be around you, and I just love the friendship that we have. I just love that we like talk to each other all the time and like study together, and that really helped me adjust to university. Try to make a friend that pushes you, motivates you, whose goals align with your goals, who will help you get through that 4-year university experience. Can we get a makeup and skincare routine vid, please, grandma? Listen, I didn't know anybody wanted that, but you guys can have like a makeup routine, a skin routine. Like, you can have anything.
Let's play a little game. Just be.
Like, I'm actually down to do whatever. I just don't know what people are interested in seeing me do. So like, let me know if you want to see me do stuff. I don't know why that sounded so cryptic and like mysterious, but like seriously, like just let me know what you want me to do and I'll do it. Are you lactose intolerant? And if so, what would happen if you had dairy? So every time I eat dairy, a random man from my past will text me, and if the dairy contents are high, then a giant portal actually opens up and that man will walk through. The whole thing is very traumatic, actually. Why are you single? Okay, we are going to use my second skip on that question. I have one more left. One more. What is your ideal age to marry? I was gonna say 29, but I realized that I'm actually 29 right now. So maybe 39. If you had asked me that question when I was like 8 years old, I would have said 20. I wanted to get married young so bad. I'm sure most of us did. I remember even thinking 18 at one point would be the best age to marry. Definitely not. My 18-year-old self could not do that at all. Do you have commitment issues? You give hot girl with admirers who she leads on. Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe you are projecting. I don't think I have any admirers. I'm gonna be so honest, I genuinely hate leading people on. Partly because I know what it's like, or I know what it feels like to be misled, and that feels horrible, so why would I go out of my way to make other people feel that way when I hate that just as much? I also just can't see myself enjoying that process. Like, I feel like if my heart's not in it, I can't pretend. Like, I don't have the energy, the personality, the enthusiasm, or the interest to do that to somebody. Like, I'm not built for pretending. I was not given that gene. I was not lucky enough for that to be passed down within my genome. I mean, maybe I do have commitment issues, maybe, but not in like I could never love anyone. Like, it's definitely not in that type of way at all, because if I can love that goat, I think I'm capable of loving something or someone. But honestly though, like, the idea of commitment does not terrify me in any way. I'm not scared of love. If anything, I romanticize it. Like, I will literally be sitting down by myself and I will imagine it and even like think about how I would even show up in that or in love. I love reading about love. I love watching movies about love. I have even written about love in my notes app, unfortunately. See, this is why you really can't get into Wattpad too early. It will really make you think that you can write stories, but besides the point. I am just such an intense person, and I know that if I were to commit, it will be with my entire being. So I know I'm not scared of committing, and I don't try to avoid it. I just know what I'm capable of, but I'm not scared of commitment. Like, the act of doing it, that doesn't scare me. If anything, I'm just scared of committing to the wrong person. Have you ever tried dating seriously? I feel like you guys think that I'm avoidant, and I am not. Like, I am always open. Like, my heart is always open to receiving love. It's just the men in my area don't want that, and they just want to touch you inappropriately. Guys, the people in my area, or at least the people that I've run into, they do not want to date. Like, they just want to get freaky, and I'm sorry, that is so incredibly terrifying. I would love to try dating seriously. I would love to get into my first relationship. I would love to even have all my firsts. That would be great, actually, but I just can't like do that with somebody unless I feel safe with them, or unless I feel a very like real deep emotional connection, a connection that makes me want to actually let go instead of wanting to brace myself. And also, I feel like I am surrounded by so much love already from like my giant family and my 3 friends. Seriously though, like, I am so close with my family, and they make me feel so grounded and so loved and so cared for. So maybe that's why I'm a lot slower when it comes to dating and doing all of that stuff with somebody. I just don't feel like this aching in my heart to feel chosen by somebody, because in so many ways, the people in my life and the people I surround myself with make me feel as if I already am. Whoever comes into my life, it doesn't really feel like they're completing any parts of me. It just feels like we're just joining together in a partnership where we can just kind of, you know, thrive, hang out, chill. I don't know what y'all do in those things, but like, I don't feel the need to be in one, because I just don't really know what that would do for me. I don't think any of that made sense, but I am so full of love, probably even too full at this point, that I don't really go out looking for it in a way. Like, I feel like it's just gonna find me when it's ready for me. I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now, but I'm just grateful. I just love everything, and I love you guys, and I just have a lot of love in my life that I don't really feel like I need more of it. I feel like I actually need to expel this love out of me instead of like looking forward in somebody else. So yes, I will try dating seriously, but I will try when it comes to me. Gosh, I am so corny. I basically just said live, laugh, love in a giant soliloquy. That could have been shortened to a sentence. Sorry that this is long. I know this is long and I feel so bad already. Oh my gosh, when will we see a boyfriend on the channel? Listen, I can't tell you when, but when I do, you will know. I just don't think I could play it cool. Like, I don't have a single nonchalant bone in my body. Guys, I am built entirely of passion, obsession, and raw intensity. Like, when I feel something, I broadcast it like it's the 6 o'clock news, apparently. So promise you, you will know. There will be no confusion whatsoever because I can't even help it. That's just how I am. Have you ever gotten into a fight? I used to fight my brothers when I was younger because there's 5 of them and they're all older than me, but I've never gotten to like an actual like physical fight with somebody. Do you guys think I would win a fight though? I feel like I could. Like, I feel like if I were to fight somebody, I would just bite them. Like, I'm literally just gonna eat you. Current obsession. And then you said stylist for me. Hee hee. My current obsession is probably getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Hee hee. Deep voice or soft? Can it be deep and soft? Like, can I have both, or do I have to choose between one? I choose girthy. Do you guys remember when I was on Omegle and I didn't know how to describe his voice? So I said it was girthy. Not my proudest moment. What manhwas have you read, girl? Don't gatekeep. I need recs. That one I'm gonna skip. Have I used all my skips? Or do I have one more left? I think I'm out of skips. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Sorry. If you read manhwas though, and you're watching this video right now and we're making eye contact and your brain is whispering to you a reason as to why I wouldn't want to tell you what type of manhwas I read, listen to that voice, because they are right. Ah, somebody asked me my favorite fruit. I love this little silly question. Me personally, I think mangoes are the perfect fruit. It's just that built-in asteroid in the middle. I don't know why. Like, I promise you, mangoes would be so tier if there wasn't a dinosaur egg when you try to like crack into it. I don't know who decided to make mango seeds that big. What country / place do you want to visit most? I want to go to Japan and also Africa. I don't know where, but like, I want to go somewhere in Africa. So if y'all got any recommendations, let me know what country you think I should go to. Also guys, low-key, I want to move to like Nashville or like Houston, Texas. Maybe that's like the country girl that lives inside of me, but I genuinely would want to move to like the South or like a southern state. Apparently, because I'm a Canadian citizen, I can only be in the US for 6 months before the IRS comes after me. I kind of want to just go for 6 months though, maybe even 7 months. What is the IRS gonna do? Like, they cannot catch me. And if they do, then that could be like, would that count as like enemies to lovers? Like IRS to lovers? Do you have any tips for not to care about what people think about you? Listen, I'd be lying if I said that I never cared about what people think. I think we're all human, so we are naturally gonna have, you know, a little bit of feelings about how other people perceive us. Like, I promise you, I am not invincible to other people's negative opinions about me. You know, it's still gonna sting here and there. As long as you don't let that affect like your self-expression and who you are and how you present yourself to the world. I'm gonna be so honest, I genuinely don't think people care about me that much. Like, I feel like everybody is so wrapped up and everybody is so busy overthinking about what they've got going on. That's literally the way I see it. I'm like, people are already caught up in their own thing. I promise you, Deb, like, they don't really care as much as you think they care. Like, it's okay, nobody cares. And also, you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Like, not everybody is your audience, and that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you're not supposed to just sit here and please every single person to ever live. I think before we even start discussing like how to not care about what people think and how to do what you want, you first have to just ask yourself, like, do I like me? I feel like at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. And when you like genuinely start to live in alignment with who you are, the outside noise and what other people are saying, it really just becomes quiet, because you are so grounded in yourself and who you are as a person that other people's opinions, they don't matter, because you know who you are. I feel like a lot of people these days are scared to be seen trying and are scared to look like cringe, I guess, but like, you're not cringe. Like, cringe doesn't exist. You're not, nobody's cringe. We're just here and we're just alive and nothing is embarrassing, okay? Piece of advice for your 14-year-old self. I can't think of anything specific for some reason. I also don't think 14-year-old me would take advice from current-year-old me. But I would say maybe just be so yourself that it scares anyone away that isn't meant for you. There's definitely an easier way of saying that, but I'm not good at like putting the words together. I genuinely believe that anytime you like shrink yourself to become more digestible or to become more likable, you are literally blocking the people that could just love you for who you are and who you show up as. I'm sure it's obvious at this point, but I am such an overthinker, and I would sit in my own thoughts for hours and I'd be like, oh, like why doesn't anybody like me? But I'm the same one who, when it comes to being around people, I'm the one trying to dim the lights and trying to hide parts of myself, and then I'm wondering, oh, why doesn't anybody like the real me? But you're not showing people who you really are, so what is there to like? You're not showing up authentically, and you're wondering why people aren't loving the real version of you, but you're not even showing up as her or as him. I think the people that are actually meant for you, they're not gonna like flinch at your fullness. They're gonna meet you there, and they're gonna, you know, inspire you and motivate you, and they're not gonna ask you to quiet down, or they're not gonna be like, hey, like maybe you should not be yourself. Like the real people who love the real you, they're going to love you for you. Your fullest potential it's inside of you, like it lies within you, and it's not in the version of someone who you think people want to see. It's already in you, and that takes practice. Like, I'm not saying you're just gonna wake up one day and be like, I am myself and I love myself, forget everything else. Or maybe that's how it's gonna be for you, but I know that's not how it was for me. It is a very, and still is a very long journey that I'm still trying to, you know, understand and trying to apply to my own life. Like, yes, it takes practice, but nothing is impossible. That is another thing that I live by too. Literally nothing is impossible. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. If you can see it and you can visualize it and you can put your mind to it, it will come to pass. It can happen. Like, it is so possible. Like, you have so much light inside of you, and you have to genuinely believe that, like, I am going to get there. Even if it sounds like delusional, or like you'll say it out loud and you don't even really believe it. But like, the more you say it, I promise you, you are going to start to believe that, like, without a doubt. And also, you know, it's one day at a time. You know, have grace, have compassion with yourself, be patient. Life is just like a long journey of learning and failing, and also trying, and also loving. Like, it's a long dynamic experience, and it's not just gonna be like from point A to point B. Like, your life is not a monolith. We are so expressive, and we have so many important things about us as human beings that like define us and make us who we are. And I genuinely think it's just so important to tap into that and be that. I sound so corny. Oh my gosh. It's okay though, because to be cringe is to be free. I feel like I have been speaking for way too long, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. That is all the questions I will be answering for today's qua. I sometimes am hesitant to give out advice because I can talk in circles, and I can go from point A to point L and kind of skip all the numbers in between. Wait, not numbers, letters in between. Letters and numbers are different. You see what I mean though? Like, it can just go in a lot of places. But I hope this was helpful for somebody, at least one person. If not, you know, I hope it was mildly entertaining. I love you guys so much, and I believe in you guys to achieve whatever you want to do. I'm feeling so like spoken word right now, but I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.